Eastern Conference Finals Game 1. We split on yesterday's video, but we're going to sweep the board tonight as we look to continue to cash tickets on these videos. I'm Steve Seagrave from sportsmemo.com. I am in action tonight with a 4% NBA best bet, and I do have a special offer to share with you guys. But for now, if you enjoy these videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop those NBA picks, side, totals, player props, you name it. I'll be checking those comments and responding back to you guys. So good news on yesterday's NBA video. We cashed in on Anthony Edwards over 11.5 rebounds plus assists as he just sneaks over with 12 despite the ankle issue. Unfortunately, we fell short with the rest of the public. T-Wolves plus 7.5. This Thunder team, they can just score in bunches. 1 minute you're up by 2 or 3. Next thing you know, you look up, you're down by 15. I'm sure Edwards is going to play in Game 2, but we'll have to see about that ankle. It seemed to be an issue before we decide which way we're going to go in Game 2. I believe it has the same spread sitting at 7.5. Quick look at the live odds screen. New York, minus 4.5. Total 223.5. We've seen money coming in on the Knicks as they opened at 3.5, depending on where you looked. And we've also seen money coming in on the over, as that one opened at 222. I got a trend here that tells you just how crucial it is that you get on the right side of the number tonight. Conference finalists favored by 5 points or more are 11, 20, and 1 ATS since 2019, and they're 2 and 10 ATS during the last 2 seasons. So if you like the Knicks tonight, get that 4.5. If you like the Pacers, you might want to try to shop around, find a 5, maybe buy that extra half point, because 5 seems to be a crucial number when it comes down to conference finalists being favored by that or more. I don't really have much of an opinion on the side tonight, but I still think there's value on the over 223.5. We've seen this line get smashed in 2 of the 3 head-to-head games this season. 221, they fell just short, but then 243, 253, obviously postseason is a different animal than the regular season, but we know this Indiana team loves to run. Knicks play at a slower tempo, but I feel like this is a pace-up spot for them against the Pacers, no pun intended. Both teams have been shooting lights out from three-point land. Might be a little bit unsustainable here for Indiana, but even if they drop off a little bit, these teams have shot the 3 ball well. And speaking of the 3, both big men like to shoot the 3, and they can be out on the perimeter at points, really spaces the floor, leave some openings for guys to attack the rim and score that way as well. I feel like the total, even at 223.5, it's still worth a play on the over. Looking at a player prop here, we're going to look at Andrew Nebhard, over 7.5 points plus assists, minus 114 at FanDuel. He's covered this one now in 7 of his 10 postseason games, and he's averaged 20.6 points plus assists per game in those games so far this season. The 3 games he fell short were all games that were won or lost by 16 plus points. And tonight we have that spread sitting at 4.5. I expect a closer game tonight. Should avoid the blowout. Give him his full share of minutes. The Pacers need him out there. They need his defense on Brunson. And I also think Nebhard can expose Brunson offensively. I assume Carlisle is going to look to pull some switches, make Brunson go head-to-head with Nebhard, and give him some opportunities to attack the rim or facilitate. I also believe the Knicks are going to sell out here, just like the Cavs did on shutting down Halliburton, and that could leave Nebhard to be the top facilitator for the Pacers tonight. We saw both teams that have played the Pacers so far this season have sold out on shutting down the big 3 of Halliburton, Siakam, and Turner, as Nebhard has had 46% of his looks have been considered to be wide open looks. Small number here, 17.5. He's been clearing it consistently in the postseason. Like I said, 7 of 10 games. So that'll be our second play for the video. Nebhard over 17.5 points plus assists, over 223.5 on the total. Guys, right now over at sportsmemo.com, you can get the rest of my NBA plays right through the finals for $85. Finished number 1 during the regular season, 85 units. Last year, number 1 in the postseason, plus 34 units. This breaks down to a little bit less than $3 per day. It's a great value here. 7-day pass, 30-day pass, basically almost the same price. You get this for $85. You get all my plays for $3 a day. I know there's only 3 series left, but still plenty of NBA action, about a month long. If we do see a Game 7 in the finals, you can also get my WNBA Season Pass for $299. That breaks down to just about $2 a day. Great start so far in the WNBA. We've only released 2 plays, but we have cashed them both. Going to keep it pretty low volume early on, kind of pick our spots, and get some great value here on the WNBA. Like I said, great start, 2-0 start to the season. As always, my page is linked in the pinned comment, and I'm always posting free content over at sportsmemo.com, as well as over at Twitter at stevesbook22. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoy the games, hit the like button if you would, and I'll see you guys next time.